Welcome back.
Yeah. Take pressure. I'm dripping with that swagger juice. Absorb high speed information. J-lag approved. Come through. Upgrade your flow. Call it hot fire. Y'all dead spark J like a live wire. Life that lava. Life that dire. Take the hook up to your face and black eye. Always working with what I got. Call me Buck MacGyver. Get your hard bottoms ready. J gone black tire. Always under the hood like black tires. Bitches choking hard off the chicken and neck backfire. Keep your white girl J got that black Maya. Blow is old school. Now we got dope for hire. Now that my hopes is higher, you wanna open fire? Treat drama like TV biz and I'm open buyer. You a joke and an open liar. Looking at my lyrics is the only time you open.
Shout out to the Big G.
Welcome to the Thinking Man's Templar, the place where we say one red pill life far outweighs a billion blue pill lives, and where the soldiers coming from the war remove their armor, drop their swords, and have conversations with like-minded men. And indeed, gentlemen, once again, I'm at your service with another message, another fruit. I want to define something for you. Today's video is about something called imposter syndrome. It is defined as a psychological pattern in which people doubt their accomplishments and have a persistent, often internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. I wanted to talk about this and how this pertains to the life of a man.
Now, do you understand why my father said be honest and tell the truth? Because it causes psychological damage to your mind.
Throughout your journey, from the days that you are conceived to when you actualize a consciousness, your thinking mind is creating dreams, outcomes, patterns. It is foretelling a life that you desire. Even if you vocalize it and say, I want to be a policeman, an astronaut. It started from our earliest prepubescent days in school. And they asked you what you wanted to be when you grow up, whatever the case may be. Now, a lot of us are those things, and I'd say the majority of society isn't. But within those dreams, there's smaller dreams, there's smaller goals, there's smaller accomplishments. And sometimes, when you are putting in the proper work, you are determined to reach a goal. There are times when you feel like you've overshot your goal. When you feel like you're in places you don't belong, you start to win. Remember I told you guys about that winning pattern, right? When you keep adding on to your successes instead of having a success followed by a drawback. It's a very honed skill to keep the pattern that is winning and go with it and keep finding ways to grow on your good things that are happening in your life instead of compounding negative errors.
That's because life is cycles, patterns. If you don't program yourself to a pattern, then you won't be used to the good patterns of life, the good way. This is why we're supposed to be taught when we're young, so it becomes a routine. Your body just takes over. Your body and mind become one, and you will always choose the right thing to do.
This is something that we all do in a lot of situations. Maybe it's a fitness goal, a financial goal, a career goal, a spiritual goal, I don't know. And there's times when you do end up reaching this accomplishment or go far beyond, and there's something that happens to men where they feel as if they don't deserve what they have. They belittle themselves. They have a self-deprivating mentality when it comes to themselves. They don't see themselves as worthy of these accomplishments, even though some of these accomplishments you dreamt up in your own consciousness, your own mind.
This is how a lot of relationships begin to fall apart, because a man will end up getting the woman, then being insecure he actually got her because there's other men around, and then he starts to not be the way he was, so she starts looking at you different because you're not the way, you're not confident no more.
But when you actually find this consciousness, you develop the scheme and the plan, and it works. You start to feel as if you don't belong there. You start to doubt yourself. This is something that happens a lot with men, because society is constantly telling you as a man that you aren't good enough, that you are not worth your weight in salt, that you are a waste of space. You have some type of privilege in the world where things are given to you, when we all know that the life of a man is very difficult to maintain, very difficult to reach a point of comfort, to reach a point of peace, to reach a point of stability. You are constantly fighting against the elements. Sometimes you become a victim of your own circumstances.
Yes.
These are all things that play into the life of a man trying to just become stable.
Just to get on the board.
Open fire 9 got its own mind. Call it Jarvis. Rubber grip grill together. We call it college. You believe in UFOs. We believe in guardship. Space got a limit, but heaven go beyond objects. Every race got a limit. Where you beyond stretch. Use your mind, body, and soul. Without your conscience, that's nonsense. Pressure Superman to these non-kids. Kryptonite bullets not enough for this content. On the mic, I put you down or I injure, man. I scout niggas. Taught the art of the track. I'm an Indian. I'm barred up since Apple Jackson. Snap effect. The Apple back E versus Adam, but I ain't having that.
To find peace. Now, there are, of course, men who find themselves millionaires and billionaires and have all of this this gain in life. But there are also men whose win is a stable home, a vehicle, a loving family, a prosperous, fruitful career, or hustle, or independent venture.
When your goals are too high and you're dreaming to be a rap star or a fucking millionaire, this and that, this is why majority of people are sad, because we all have the same stupid goal. If we all have the same goal to be rich, it cannot happen. Everybody can't be rich. That's why my goals in life is to get on the board and do the things I've learned. It's not about the money. It's about me living. Every day I breathe, every day I make a video, every day I create something, I won. And I'm going to continue to win to the day I die.
Some of these men, their wins are just being free to do what they please.
Yes.
To walk the earth, to have their time, not to be bound, to bind it to anything.
Yes.
That's their goal. And I often found myself feeling that way. You know, like when I first started to make videos, it was the same as it is now. It was just something from the heart that I did, and it grew into something. I didn't know I had a skill for this, a talent for this. I always just was a window shopper, just looking, watching, observing, you know, and I never felt myself being a part of it. And one day I just started doing it, and it started to work. And of course, now you guys know I don't really work with YouTube as much as I used to.
Rapping habitat and habit-stillmatic raps. My kickback legendary flow mix with battle rap. My mic is fused with a bomb and a battle axe. I'm man in his loincloth for this battle strap. His jack back, back in the pack, cracking the back, stacking his raps, laughing at cats that's lacking the fact. Pressure is the realest, ain't no laughing at that. Fuck blasting the gat, nigga just pass me the bat. The chrome leave your mind in the future, passing it back. I'm all in the rapper's lung like an asthma attack. Rappers ain't me, dog. I done mastered these tracks. I bullied the beat, them Billy with heat. Mama gave me love, couldn't really give me the streets. Life lessons was learned, wasn't given to me. Many blessings was taken, Satan waiting for me. I've been through hating and waiting for hating, brain racing and racing, relating to Satan, waiting for resignation so I can start rip you apart, flow in the dark, kill you like vampires, flow go straight to your heart. We've been through lives in deceit, fighting to eat, wifey's on creeps, locked out, dying to sleep.